We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Tampa. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on 1st down. They moved the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
Pistol. 20. Up.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Lamar changing the play.
No, we changed it. Report.
In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Another run with Mitchell. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A first down carry for Henry. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Flowers going to go in motion right. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
A handoff running left, Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Forward.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Jackson options out left. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Now they'll change things up.
You. Sit up. Sit up.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Buccaneers 0. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
180. Run. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
No, we changed it. You.
Now Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
180. 180. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Third and 5.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. 180. Middle.
In motion, right goes Hopkins. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Nice shot. Sit up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
180.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Touchdown! Cade Otton as time expires in the first half. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go right here. Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now he's going to step up and run. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
At the 34-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He completes it right side away. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
22 yards. Complete to Rashawn White. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Good. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
A first carry for Rashawn White. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
A gain of 9 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 20.
They keep it on the ground. White again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This is 2nd and 8.
Good. 180. Done.
Throwing, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, come in.
It's a gain of 18.
King.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal.
Mayfield down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pistol. What's up?
White. Touchdown. Buccaneers.
We're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counterpunched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the third quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Until about the 23.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Mayfield.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
20.
Mayfield with it once more. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Real.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's 1st and 10.
Point right. point it right, point it right. Good. What's up?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
15 at the 24-yard line.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Here comes second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. 180. Run, run, run. What's up?
Mayfield.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
180. Cut.
Mayfield.
And he is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. First and goal.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. They run straight ahead here with White. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Second down, goal to go. Tucker, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game.